Alright guys, Joey Cuz coming back at you again, and today we're going to be doing another installment of the Build Your Own DeLorean. This one is going to be issue 11, and what you can see, this is basically going to be more parts for the chassis. This I believe is the engine support, bracing and beams and stuff like that. So, oh, and one other thing too, I forgot that in this round of issues, they actually sent out the out-of-time license plate. So, it's pretty cool. It's not technically like a license plate, because if you can see, let's take it out of the package. It almost looks like a lid to it, like one of those tins that you would have like either like cookies or something in. But either way, it's still pretty cool. Oh, we'll hang it somewhere, I guess, in here. But let's get down to issue 11, and we'll get this bad boy going again. So let's go down to the bench and let's get started. Alright guys, well here we go. Here is issue number 11, and like I told you before, these are going to be pieces for the front suspension. So quick little look through the book, and obviously here you have your engine supports, and it shows you all the screws and stuff. Here's your directions, and then what it looks like when you attach it to the frame. Then you got more stuff on the production diary, some more pictures with Eric Schultz. Ooh, now inside the time machine, now that's a little interesting. So, and more on Biff. And as you can see, for the next issue, you got your left rear axle and that whole setup with the suspension and the disc brakes and stuff like that. So, and there's that picture. So let's make some room here first, so I can put this book up, and let's get going. So obviously there's the parts. Set my book up so I can see, and let's get the frame out of the way. And you can see right now the frame is still pretty bare. So let's put that to the side for now, and open this up. Get all these parts out, then we'll bring the frame back up once we get it all together. And here we have, let's see, some HM screws and DM screws. Okay, so let's get this all set up on the mat. So all your DM screws and the HM screws. Okay, let's put those little baggies right there. So let's flip the card over so we can see which ones we have. Okay, now I'm going to try something a little different as far as using the screwdrivers that they give you. I actually picked this up from Lowe's. It's a little Cobalt set. They actually sent you like two strips of bits. You have your flathead on this one, and then you have your Phillips head with this one also. You can see that. Just like that. And they also send you one that has like a couple Torx heads and a couple Allen keys on them. So you got like these are actually good for like the kids' toys with the little tiny screws. So, and it also you turn this collar right here. It also ratchets so you can go the right and left, plus in the middle, and then it locks it. And it's got this little on the handle, so that you can actually just sit there and twirl it with your hand. So it makes it a little bit easier instead of doing it the old way or whatever way you normally do it. So let's get these parts out and see how good this screwdriver works with all this. Because like I said, I don't know if you can see that on here. If this damn thing would have a focus, would be great. But you can see that the screwdriver is stripping out. So we'll try doing it with this screwdriver and see how it works. And there's a plastic piece, And these are all metal, so you're getting some more metal pieces. These are all metal also, so basically those are the only two plastic pieces you're gonna have in this whole thing. So let's start with, we're gonna take, let's get this to the side real quick. Alright, to start off, we're gonna take this piece right here. Is there a direction for it? Yes. Okay. Take this piece right here, and we got these two little brackets, I guess you want to call them. And then we're going to stick one on this side, and the other one's going to go on this side, right? They're not directional, are they? So I don't think they are. Well, we'll find out if they are. And then we're going to use the DM screws to secure it in place. So let's see how good this screwdriver works, or see if I can actually hold it in place to do it with. Okay, so that's one. Just put it on loose just to start it. Yep, it's gonna be just like that. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, that's what it's going to look like. So we'll just tighten these down. Make sure they're straight before we tighten them all the way. Okay, there's that one. Now this one. So I actually bought one of these screwdrivers and put it in my range bag. Have I used it yet? No, I haven't had the need to. But I figure, you know, certain guns have, especially when it comes to the sights, you know, have like the small little screws for the adjusting, I guess. So I figured might as well keep that in there, see how that works. But anyway, that's something different. So now, step 2 is we're going to take, what are these? These are, let's see, we're going to put these together with the HM screws, but I believe they're going to go down just like that, if you can see. We'll hopefully put it in, hold it this way, and okay. That looks like the way they're supposed to go. So let's see if we can take, I'm gonna have to thread the HM screw in first, I guess. There we go. I guess we got it started by hand because the screws are long enough. And then basically it's gonna go in, hopefully you can see that, just like that. So let's, oh, I got it. There we go. Screw that right into place like that. Okay, that's one. Let's grab the other HM screw. We're gonna do the same thing. Let's maybe just get it started. In there. And then we'll take this piece, try to hold it while we're screwing it in. I got a feeling it's not going in right. It's hard to see, you gotta align the holes, I guess. There we go, I think. Nope, hold on, let's maybe back this off a little bit. Because the piece might be cocked a little bit so that it's not going in. And that's what was causing it. Okay. So now, get that in. Now I guess we can tighten this back up again. Okay, and that's what we got. It's going to look just like that. So now we're going to take these pieces right here, and I want us to put this one on. Oops, butterfingers. That's going to go on just like that. And we're going to use another DM screw. And I also forgot to mention this tip is magnetic too, so I mean, I think you guys could have figured that out by now. So that's one. This is the second one. As you guys can see, that's what we're looking at right now with this. And so far, this screwdriver is working a hell of a lot better than the other one that they give you. So, I'm glad that it's working. So now I'll do the other side. Same thing, 2 DM screws. Just like this. That's one. There's a second. Okay, so we're just going to tighten these up now. Okay, so now this is what you got, just like this. You got your 2 little DM screws in there. You guys can see. They kinda, yes, no, okay. Anyway, that's what that looks like. Now we're going to take these little plastic pieces, and they are obviously directional. One says right and the other one says left. So that's going to be the next step, is to actually put these in place. So we're going to have this one first. Right, yep, goes in there like that. Another DM screw. Let's see, we just slide it right in. There we go. Okay, that's one. And take the left side, pop that in place like that. Another DM screw, we'll just stick right in there. And then tighten that up. Okay, so that's that. Now that's what you're ending up with, and so far so good, nice and simple. Let's turn the page now, because now we actually will attach this to the frame. So let me get the frame again. Put that right there. Now we need to turn the frame upside down, and this is going to go just like this on here. Pretty much almost snaps right in. So now we are going to turn this over, and you can pretty much like just rest it right on top of it. And we're going to take 4 more DM screws and put them right in these 4 holes. Hopefully everything lines up right. And I'm just going to put them in loose for now so that I can get everything in. And then we'll tighten it up once everything's all aligned. So far it seems to be working just fine. Okay, there's one more. Okay. Tighten these up. Okay, now also too is going to be the time when you're going to see if your frames are actually like bent or warped. Because you got the wheels on and you got this piece in the back. Now I can see that it's got a little bit of play to it. So we'll once we get all the wheels on, we'll figure it out from that standpoint. But that's it. This is issue number 11. So that's what you're going to wind up. Well, this is what you're going to end up with for this episode. Yeah, this episode. It's like a game show. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for this one. So I want to thank you for watching, and hopefully these videos are helping you out. You know, maybe if I screw up, you could learn from what I do and don't do that, so to speak. So I guess for now, until issue number 12, we're done here, and because of that, I guess I'm going to talk to you guys later.